To talk more about the growing low-altitude industry, I'm joined now by Shaoshan Liu. He is the director of Embodied AI at the Shenzhen Institute of Artificial Intelligence and Robotics for Society. Thank you so much for joining us from Shenzhen.
Thank you.
Well, China is the leader in the low-altitude economy, currently valued at around $70 billion. What is driving that growth?
Well, I think China in the past few decades has been an industrialized country. Now it tries to transform itself into an innovation-driven country. One of the major innovation areas is transportation, which consists of about 5 to 7% of advanced economy's GDP, so as in China. So I think eVTOL or low-altitude economy is a good way to expand that current economy. To explain that, basically it's a revolution in transportation technology, such that you open up a third dimension in intracity transportation. Not only that it's more efficient, it cuts a lot of emission of CO2 gas.
Well, China's 14th five-year plan identifies the low-altitude economy as a strategic emerging economy. Tell us about some of the government policy supports that are in place to help grow it.
Well, at the national level, I think they mentioned it in the national plan 2 consecutive times. And then in many cities, they piloted the project. For example, in Chongqing, which is a mountain rising city, they piloted the eVTOL technology over there. For the reason that because it's a mountain city, it poses a lot of technical challenges. So by test piloting the technology over there, it verified that the technology is ready and mature. Also in my city, Shenzhen, they're building, I think, 700 takeoff points within the city to allow airplanes or eVTOLs to go from one place to another. So traffic jam is a major problem in metropolitans such as Shenzhen. It takes about 1 hour to go to one point to another point in the city, but with eVTOL, you can cut that time to within 15 minutes. I think it benefits the city a lot. Another reason is that in Shenzhen, there are already 2,000 companies working in this sector. By supporting the use cases from the government side, they can also bring up the whole supply chain as well.
So we're talking about cities, but let's look at drone logistics, especially in rural and remote areas, deliveries.
Right.
How is that changing sectors like healthcare and disaster response and public safety in some of these harder to reach areas?
Oh, a lot. I mean, especially during earthquake, you kind of break out all the road infrastructure. But with this technology, you can deliver medicine, you can do search and rescue within a very short amount of response time. So I do believe it's a revolutionary technology that not only benefits the metropolitan areas, but also the rural area as well.
Drones also are being used in farming. Tell us about the agricultural advancements and some advancements and also some challenges when it comes to using drones in farming.
Well, drone farming, I think it's how much weight you can carry. For example, you can spray different kind of chemical onto the field to make sure that the crops grow very well. But if you can test the drones within city, which is a much complex environment, then I think the technology would be ready for the rural area. But the consideration would be how much weight you can carry, how much operation time you can do. So it's not just the drone itself, but the whole supply chain, including battery, autonomy technology, and also agriculture technology as well.
The United States, Europe, Japan also investing in the low-altitude economy. Is there a need for international standards for cross-border low-altitude economy use? And what about collaboration across borders? Are we seeing some of this yet? And who is talking about how to, work amongst themselves when it comes to crossing over the line?
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting question because when you look at the sector, the use cases are often unique to one city or one country. For example, France may have a special use case, US may have a special use case, but the whole supply chain is standardized. So that today China is very good at the supply chain. I think international partners should work with China very closely to leverage the supply chain and cost advantage and then build their machines towards the specific use cases. And so in that sense, I think global standardization is imminent and very important.
A little bit of time left, about 45 seconds, 30 seconds. What are you most excited about in this industry?
Well, the possibility, because in human history, we kind of never explore the third dimension of intracity transportation. It's a vision in sci-fi movies. But today we are making it again reality, leveraging the hardware supply chain, the compute supply chain, and the AI technology combined. Then we can open up a new area of economy for just the ones you mentioned, right? Agriculture, search and rescue, transportation, logistics. So there are a lot of opportunities here.